The Hedge, the ancestors. Beginning your journey into witchcraft is a personal and transformative process. Many people are drawn to this path out of curiosity, a desire for connection, or a wish to understand the mysteries of life and their own place in the world. Witchcraft is not a single, fixed tradition. Instead, it is a rich tapestry of beliefs, practices, and customs that have developed over centuries and across many cultures. As you start, it can be helpful to approach your exploration with openness, patience, and respect for both the history and the diversity found within the craft. A key idea in witchcraft is the recognition of interconnectedness. This is often reflected in the way witches honor their ancestors. Ancestors are not limited to immediate family members, they include the many generations of life that came before us. In witchcraft, ancestors are seen as the roots from which we grow, offering wisdom, guidance, and a sense of belonging. This perspective shapes the moral and ethical foundation for many practitioners, reminding us that our actions have effects that reach both into the past and the future. To better understand the role of ancestors in witchcraft, it helps to consider the cycles of life and death. The world of the living is built upon the world of the dead. For example, the soil that nourishes our food is made from decomposed plants and animals, showing the ongoing cycle of transformation. Honoring ancestors means recognizing the debt we owe to those who came before us, whether they were human, animal, or even the earliest forms of life. This respect is not only shown in rituals, but is also present in daily life, from the food we eat to the land we walk on. When working with ancestors, many witches focus on their human lineage, as it is often easier to relate to those whose stories are similar to our own. However, it is also important to remember our shared ancestry with all living things. This broader view encourages humility and a sense of unity with nature. If you are just starting, you might begin by learning about your family history and the stories of your parents, grandparents, and earlier generations. If you are adopted, you may choose to honor both your biological and adoptive lineages, recognizing the unique gifts and lessons each provides. In witchcraft, there are generally three main types of ancestors that people may choose to honor: ancestors of blood, ancestors of place, and ancestors of tradition. Let's look at each of these more closely. Ancestors of blood are those with whom you share a direct genetic connection, such as your parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents. Honoring them can be as simple as lighting a candle in their memory, keeping a photo on your altar, or telling their stories. For some, this practice brings healing and a sense of continuity. If you do not know your blood relatives, or if your relationship with them is difficult, you can still honor the idea of lineage and recognize that you are the result of many generations. Ancestors of place are those who lived on the land before you. This includes indigenous peoples, early settlers, and all who have shaped the history and spirit of your area. Learning about the history, geography, and culture of your home can deepen your connection to the land and its energies. For example, you might visit local historical sites, research native plants and animals, or take part in community events that honor local heritage. These activities can help you feel more connected to your environment and your role within it. Ancestors of tradition are the spiritual forebears whose beliefs, teachings, or creative works have inspired you. These may include well-known figures such as poets, artists, scientists, or religious leaders, as well as lesser-known teachers and mentors who have influenced your path. For instance, you might feel a connection to a particular writer whose work resonates with your values, or to a historical figure who embodied qualities you admire. Honoring these ancestors can involve studying their lives, reflecting on their contributions, or dedicating your own work to their memory. Some witches also recognize a fourth type, the ancestors of the future. These are the generations who will come after us and inherit the world we leave behind. By thinking about how our actions affect future ancestors, we develop a sense of responsibility and stewardship. This perspective encourages us to make choices that honor both the past and the future. As you begin your journey into witchcraft, remember that this path is unique to each person. Take your time, explore what resonates with you, and allow your understanding